You're welcome to the show today. This is Insight on Electoral Matters, and election is already fast approaching, and very soon we decide who we want to rule or lead the country. As we're gathering our momentum to pick up these good dates that we're all expecting, and I think there are some persons that I feel we should carry along to make this day great and better, and these are the people living with disabilities. When we consider each and every one of us at the poll, we have to consider the people living with disabilities. And that is why on the show today, I'll be bringing some persons or a person living with disabilities to come and tell me his story and how he is willing to vote while the election is coming up. Thank you so much. Don't forget, this is Ojoma Yusuf, and we'll continue on the show shortly. All right, guys, you're welcome back. Shortly from the break, I've told you before that I am going to be having someone here today. But before I introduce him, I would like to tell you about him a little. His name is Mr. Comrade Solomon Yahaya, and he works with Kogi Broadcasting Commission here in Kogi State's Lokoja, and also that's how striking it is. Like, is an example of my present condition cannot stop me from where I want to go to. So I really admire his courage and I admire who he is. So I'd like him to tell us more about himself. So Mr. Solomon Yaya, you're welcome to the show today.
Thank you very much.
I'm excited to have you on the show.
I appreciate you. Welcome.
All right.
Yeah, like you said, briefly, my name is Comrade Solomon Yahaya.
Okay.
I work with Kogi State Broadcasting Corporation as a producer. I'm a manager producer.
Okay.
And in the organization for persons with disabilities, I'm the chairman, Joint National Association of Persons with Disabilities, okay. Kogi State Chapter.
Okay.
And also the National Publicity Secretary of Joint National Association of Persons with Disabilities,
okay.
JONAPID.
All right.
JONAPID Nigeria.
Okay.
So these are the positions. I'm a farmer. I'm also a student.
Awesome.
So
all this packed in one.
Yes, yes, thank you very much.
That's how encouraging it is. And I know with you now, right? So many persons begging on the streets who just know that they don't have reasons to beg. If you can handle all this as a visually impaired person, and you can handle all these positions, run up all this, you are a great encouragement to persons, and I really appreciate you for that.
Thank you very much.
Right, the business and the reason why we're here today is basically for the forthcoming 2023 election. We know it's already coming forth already, like it's already knocking, and I want to know how prepared people with disabilities have been prepared, like how.
2023 general election is here. Is here with us.
Yeah.
And by the grace of God, power belongs to God, and He gives to each person according to His wishes.
Okay.
God is not man. And we persons with disabilities, we are prepared.
Very prepared.
We are prepared for the election. Okay. And the reason why we are prepared, we are very proud to say we are prepared, and we are very happy to tell the world that we are prepared. And the reason is that this time around, we know that our vote is going to be counted.
Wow.
If our vote will count, joyfully, we will come out to exercise our rights.
All right, people, yes. I think I'm going to cut it shortly now, and then we'll go for a short break. I like that what he just said. They are fully prepared since their vote is going to count. Join us shortly as we come back from the break. Thank you. Okay, people, you're welcome back to the show. This is Insight on Electoral Matters with Ojoma Yusuf, and I've been here with Comrade Yahaya Solomon. Yes, he's one great person, although he's visually impaired, but if you hear his story, you'll be encouraged to move on with your life. And again, we've been talking about the forthcoming 2023 elections, and I've asked him before we went for the break. He said people with disabilities are ready, like they are fully prepared so long their vote is going to count. Yeah, and I am in support of that too. Well, sir, I would like to throw this question to you. Yes, as you're prepared, as you've said, are there measures you think INEC has taken to ensure your safety in the poll?
Yes, I want to use this medium to appreciate the INEC boss,
Okay.
Professor Mahmoud Yakubu,
Okay.
for having persons with disabilities in mind. That is the issue of inclusion, inclusivity. If all the sectors or some of the sectors in Nigeria are doing what INEC is doing, then the problem of persons with disability is half solved, especially the problem of stigmatization and discrimination. INEC, of course, have played safe the issue of accessibility when it comes to vote cast. Persons with disabilities were handled on the part of INEC framework. INEC have their framework on Braille. They have it on Braille.
Okay.
Braille, which means I can use my hand to read
Yes.
the framework that INEC has already constructed, has already prepared. And INEC has also go ahead to have a Braille ballot guard. That is to say, only person with disability, like one who is visually impaired, like myself, I can go to the ballot box myself, read through the Braille ballot guard, and check through and cast vote without anybody assisting me.
Wow.
That is the major, one of the serious major INEC has put in. And INEC has also trying to help us in assessing all the polling units.
Okay.
They gave us the assurance, and I'm sure since they are able to do that of the Braille, they will do that one, that all the polling units, should be stepped down on a playing ground when persons with disabilities on wheelchairs can have access to, can access. You understand?
Yes, sir.
You know, before now, some polling units are on hills, on steps. Some of them are hidden somewhere, but they brought everything in on playing ground where we will have access to. So the issue of accessibility on the part of, election, all the electoral process is accessible to persons with disability. That is the summary of the whole thing. And whatever they are doing, INEC does not put us aside. They bring us into the plan how we can ensure that all they are doing will not be outside the accessibility. So we are part of everything they are doing, and if they are doing any meeting, they invite us to see which one will be good for you.
Okay.
So these are some of the things INEC are doing, but if they have the stakeholders, they believe that person with disabilities are one of the major stakeholders. They
sure.
call us here.
Sure.
You understand? Dr. Gabriel, who is INEC resident electoral commissioner in Kogi State, had ensured that in all their stakeholders, in all their discussions, persons with disabilities must be present so that the total inclusion of persons with disabilities in electoral process, especially that of 2023 general elections, would have us in their scheme of things.
Okay.
Even the former resident electoral commissioner, Professor Akpan James, did the same thing.
Okay.
So we appreciate INEC for carrying us, carrying us along.
That's a very good one, and that's a great one. I think with this, I know there's light, and there's a force, we are sure that the election is going to move well for us this next season. But we're going on a short break, and don't forget, You're watching Insight on Electoral Issue, and I've been with Comrade Solomon Yahaya. Thank you so much. All right, people, you're welcome back to the show. Thanks for watching and thanks for following us on the show today. Mr. Solomon Yahaya, and I've been having an interesting moment with you, and I know you're also enjoying yourself, dishing this knowledge to the people today, to our viewers.
Of course.
Yeah, that's great having you today. I would like you to give your call to people that are physically challenged.
Okay. Thank you very much. Before now,
Yes.
our national president, Alhaji Abdullahi Ali Usman Kebi, had called several meetings concerning the right to vote and to be voted for. So I want to advise any person that may be discouraged in his or her mind that please come out of that shame. Come out of that which want to hold you bound. Come out and ensure that you vote for the candidate of your choice. And if yourself are a contestant, come out and let people cast vote for you. Schools, banks, and everywhere should be accessible to persons with disability. Like all these schools now, they are not accessible to us. We cannot go to lecture, not go for lesson, cannot go. So all advise them that they should please make it disability friendly. So, together, it's our prayer that forward, backward, never. So I will pray that incoming 2023 a huge success. Let it be peaceful, let it be transparent, let it be credible, be acceptable. So it is the election. We don't want any issue of inconclusive election. We don't want any issue of violence come. Person with disabilities more than any other person. Where people are running, I cannot see my front to run to anywhere. My people on wheelchair, they cannot wheel to anywhere where violence begins.
Yeah.
So that those who are hearing impaired, those who are hard of hearing, they don't even hear when you are shooting your gun.
Yeah.
So how can they survive it? So like that, we have different clusters of disabilities that cannot survive in the atmosphere of rancor and acrimony. So please, we want the election 2023 to be disability friendly. That is, the election should be peaceful. Before the election should be peaceful. They should not fight. Election is not war. Election is, and it's a game of number. It's not for two to win one position. It's left for one person to one. If tomorrow might be your turn.
Yeah.
So why be calm? Join hands with those good Nigerians that want peace to reign in our country to move this country forward.
Right.
So before I draw the cutting of what I'm saying, I want to use this medium to wish all persons with disabilities in Nigeria a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. Thank you very much and God bless.
All right. Thank you so much, Comrade Yahaya Solomon. That was a very great piece from you, and I'm super educated today. And I know our viewers out there watching are also educated on so many issues we've discussed today. Before we wrap up the show, I really want to also use this medium to say a Merry Christmas to you all as you're watching us, and also a forthcoming prosperous new year, because I know we are going to enter the new year successfully. Well, for those of you that are physically challenged, I know you are also challenged today because you've seen one of your own, and he's here to equip you with several knowledges, and I know you've also learned a lot. Thank you. One key thing he said here today is ensure you are educated and don't be discouraged to come out to vote. Yeah, because your vote will count. So so long INEC has made this easier for you, why sit at your home and allow this happen? Come out and get your PVC already and also get ready to vote the candidate of your choice. Thank you for watching, and don't forget, still Ojoma Yusuf, and this is Insights on Electoral Issue, and I've been here with Comrade. So bye bye for now. Great celebration ahead. Thank you. Bye.